Oh, I'm gonna do that anyway. I'm gonna do that anyway because that's how I am.
We know better than that. This ain't about who's gonna eat first. This is about respect. You just want to disrespect them. That's it. And that's why you're single, struggling. You can't blame nobody but yourself. So go ahead and get with your bald head girlfriends and y'all talk about how bad men are when y'all just disrespectful. And that's how come we leave. And we still gonna drain these balls. And then Pookie gonna drop another baby in you, and then you're gonna disrespect them, and then he gonna take off, and then you're gonna be done sealed your singleness. You done sealed it. But your disrespect pretty much is gonna keep you single anyway.
Yeah, though. This is Apex here. You're now tuned into the Apex 3900 program. What's happening? And what you just witnessed is a quick TikTok video. And in that video, it really shows the disrespect and disdain that many B-dubs have for black men overall, and it manifests itself in various ways. And the particular way in which you just witnessed is they purposely and willingly do things to displease their man, or to show some level of some underlying level of contempt, or some low level of disrespect. And this kind of shout out to the lead attorney Dennis Spurling, because he's been on this campaign talking about black women ain't your enemy, black women ain't your enemy. Okay, nigga, you playing semantics, because he broke down, and I got a clip, and I was going fucking jump out the trees on this nigga. Hold on real quick. I was gonna jump out the trees on this nigga, but I kind of rock with him. You know what I'm saying? I rock with him, and I admire his his work ethic and how he was able to raise himself up to the status in which he raised himself up to. In the manner in which he raises his boys. I really admire that. But my brother, I'm not gonna call you my nigga, I'm gonna call you my brother. You are way off the mark on this one. You can sit up here and make this and scream from the mountaintops, B-dubs ain't your enemy, black man, ain't your enemy. But everything they do, I'm not gonna say everything, let me not be hyperbolic, but for the most part, the hostility that we receive towards them is in fact adversarial. It is very much so adversarial. And a lot of brothers experience an adversarial demeanor from these B-dubs. Now, if you look up the word adversary, it's kind of akin to the word enemy. And in the Hebrew language, if you look up the Hebrew word for Satan, it's Hashatan, which really which the definition of that is adversary, right? So, I mean, okay. All right. You know what? I concede your point, brother. Mr. Dennis Spurling, I concede your point. Black women are not the black man's enemy. They are not. I concede that point. But they are extremely adversarial. Now, if you want to juxtapose adversary to enemy, tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Anyway, as we see in that clip that I just showed, this particular black female is going out of her way to show a level of disrespect. They try to disrespect you on every level. Even this goes for your coworkers. Now, I'm not saying I'm not speaking in absolute, so please don't get me twisted. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Let's put on our thinking caps here. But anyway, even if you're dealing with coworkers, family members, girlfriends, fiancés, and wives, when you're dealing with this particular type of female, they're gonna try to disrespect you and show a level of contempt for you on some level. And you know what's funny? This is what's funny. Hold on real quick. Take me a sip real quick. And you know what's funny? Is that a lot of the, shout out to the old man, but a lot of the stir drag about the Black Manosphere and trying to cancel the feeble attempts to cancel the Black Manosphere. Let's get this man, let's get such and such off the internet. Let's cancel such and such. Let's do this to so and so and all this other stuff. It's because and don't get me wrong, the Black Manosphere is flawed. There are many flaws within the Black Manosphere. Okay? Be that as it may, it is a vehicle that has shown, that has shed a lot of light on things like this. Because a lot of brothers, let's say you grew up in a small town in the South, right? An all black town. And you growing up around nothing but black people. All the girls you went to elementary school, middle school, high school with, bliggity, bliggity, bliggity black, right? And they all exhibit this particular behavior where they show a low level of contempt for you, and they try to disrespect you at every turn. You in your mind think that shit is normal. You think that it's normal. You begin to normalize that shit and believe that, oh, that's just how women are. But then let's say you join the military, right? Or you go to college, right? You know. And now you're around different types of peoples. And you learn very quickly, no. What I was subjected to growing up is not normal. It is not. And the manner in which we are treated by a litany of black females, right, is not normal. And the stern drag about the Black Manosphere was that we were shedding light on that fact. And a lot of brothers we were reaching brothers from these small towns. Because before, if you were from a small town, you had to join the army and go off to college to get this particular experience or this particular viewpoint. But now you can pick up your cell phone and bumblefuck Arkansas, click on YouTube, scroll through YouTube, and then boom, click on a video, click on a tape, you know, and shit, get your ass GAME'd up. You feel me? But so yeah, brothers aren't going for that shit anymore. I'm not gonna say all, but a lot more brothers are not going for that. Now you do have a number of brothers who are gonna come down on the side of pussy. And they gonna say, man, fuck all that. Fuck towing the line. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? Fuck towing the line. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and knuckle under and simp for that poisson. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's kind of, how you say no, I'm not gonna say that. Is dichotomy the word? I don't know. Anyway, it's quagmire. It's kind of a conundrum here, because you got a segment of black men who are not going for the bullshit, so they may or may not, receive sexual access from a certain segment or a certain populace of females, right? Then on the other side, you have a segment of black males who are surveying the social climate and saying, you know what, I'm gonna double down on this cowtown and simping and tap dancing bullshit, and I'm gonna increase my fucking pussy stats. You know what I'm saying? So they think that they're just like fucking killing it. It's like, no, you're getting bitches that are being rejected by men who think on a higher level than you. You know what I'm saying? And the bitch that you fucking on really has contempt for you because she knows that you are a lower caliber man, and she knows that the higher caliber men are looking over her. So she really hates you. She will allow you to stick your penis in her, but she really fucking hates you. And you know what? Let me tell you, brother. Let me tell you, brothers. I know this from experience. You do not want to be in the bed or sticking your penis in a woman who hates you and has contempt for you. Trust me. One moment, please. I don't know if you brothers ever slept in a bed with a woman, right? And you got your eyes closed, right? She may have the TV on or something. She may be watching some sort of show, but you trying to get some sleep, so you go ahead and close your eyes and shit. And you know when there's a disturbance in the force, and you know you can feel it when somebody's looking at you. You know when you be out and about and shit, and you feel somebody look at you, and you look over and you see that it's a motherfucker looking at you. So you know you got your eyes closed and shit. You're trying to count sheep, waiting for her to go ahead and turn that whack ass bullshit ass TV show off, right? But there's a disturbance in the force coming from the side that she's laying on, right? And you open your eyes and you peek over real quick, and you see this bitch staring at you with a semi scowl on her face. And you see this look, and you process this look in your mind. You know what that look means, and you just document it. And you like, damn, should I close my eyes and go back and try to go back to sleep? I don't know if you brothers ever been in that situation, but I have. I'm pretty sure there's some brothers listening to this that can relate to that. I have, and trust me, you do not want to be in the bed, laying in the same bed with an adversary. Shout out to Dennis Spurling. But yeah, brothers. As far as I'm concerned, you know, when I see a level of disrespect from a B-dub in particular, depending on the level of disrespect that she exhibited, I will note said disrespect and I will treat her accordingly, you know. If the disrespect is extremely egregious, then I won't even copulate with her. I will immediately cut ties. I'm on my Martin shit. Get to stepping. You feel me? Get to stepping. But if the slight is not that egregious that I need to just clip her completely, then I'll keep her around. I'll keep her around. I'll keep her around for sex. Yeah. Now I understand I'm not pushing that hard of a line where I understand that people can have a lapse of judgment and disrespect me when they shouldn't, because I understand, shout out to Jason Black. Life is messy, and sometimes as people we make mistakes. I've made plenty of mistakes. Plenty. I've said the wrong things to the wrong person to say it to a lot of times. Hell, I've even pulled guns on people whom I shouldn't have pulled guns on. Now that's something from the heart right there. I've never said that shit out loud. I've never said that shit out loud. But I've done some shit to some people that I really shouldn't have done. I've said some things that I really shouldn't have said. You understand? So I understand that. So you got to have a level of discernment when you're making judgments, character judgments on a particular person. I'm just speaking for myself. Me in particular, if the infraction is not that egregious for me to cut you off, but it is that egregious for me not to promote you in my company, then I'll just keep you around for sex. Now, if the infraction is not egregious enough to cut you off, and it's not egregious enough for you not to get promoted, then you can keep marching. You can keep you can stay on that career path. You feel me? Cause we on some Fortune 500 shit around this motherfucker. Matter of fact, we on some Fortune 3900 shit. You feel me? Fuck Fortune 500. We on some Fortune 3900. You get me? Anyway. Well, let me talk. Don't get me to talking my shit. But, yeah. And what you have, man, is females they're getting the fucking picture real quick. They know that niggas ain't going for that little bullshit. That little sister girl attitude. As soon as I meet this nigga, let me go ahead and show a level of disrespect. That little mating dance that black people like to do. Where the female she shows you a level of disrespect, and then in return the man is like, oh, let me go ahead and placate our girl. And then she allows you to copulate with her, that praying mantis style of fucking mating that black people have been so accustomed to over the past 40, 50, 60 years. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, man. A lot of females are starting to wake up, man. And they starting to see, oh, that shit don't work. That shit don't work. That's not a card you can play every time. That don't have universal appeal anymore. It's a new Negro you dealing with. You dealing with a new Negro. Shout out to Cerulean Gray. You dealing with the great American Negro. You hear me? So shit is different. And I implore you brothers to carry yourself with a level of dignity. And don't go for that shit, man. Do not go for that shit. You need to cleanse your palate and change your fucking palate, bruh. I don't give a fuck aesthetically how that bitch look. If you sense any level of disrespect or contempt in her that you seen in that clip that I played for you, clip her. Cancel that bitch. Nino Brown her motherfucking ass. You'll buy another one. Don't even. I said this shit in a prior video, right? Where I believe I spoke about 2 females in particular that I had seen in my comings and goings and my passings on this military installation. And you ain't even gotta say shit. All you gotta do is just see. You just look a motherfucker in their face a lot of times, and their knee-jerk reaction, because you can't fight a knee-jerk reaction. Your knee-jerk reaction is your knee-jerk reaction. You know, B-dubs can be hip to the game all they want and say, oh, niggas ain't going for this shit no more. Let me change my behavior. But if it isn't a permanent substantive change, the real you still gonna show, sis. It's still gonna show. We still gonna see the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's in what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Reflexive. It's reflexive. It's like when you go for a checkup and the doctor goddamn tap your knee with the little rubber deal, the little rubber mallet, and your shit just, it's reflexive. It ain't shit you can do about it. Even me, for instance, I'm mindful of my countenance when I'm out in public. I'm mindful of my countenance, my posture. When I make eye contact with another male or man, and even female, I'm mindful as much as I possibly can be of my countenance. But I understand that there's some shit that is involuntary, that is fucking subconscious, that's still gonna veer through. I can be as conscious about my countenance as I wanna be, but I know it's gonna be some shit that motherfuckers gonna see in me that I wasn't aware that they saw. You know what I'm saying? So subsequently, a lot of black females, they're trying to, you know, how you say, change course. They're trying to redirect the course of the ship. And they're trying to curb and change their behavior. Some of them are making long-lasting substantive changes. Others are just adapting and being chameleons and just changing for the moment to try to get what they want. You know, they're like, shout out to, and I fucking coined this phrase, nigga. I coined this shit. Finesse culture. I came up with that shit. Nigga, give me my fucking flowers, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna give me my props. This is a quick side note, man. I low-key feel like I've been blackballed in the Manosphere. I really do think I have. I kind of think I've been blackballed, man, because I've been tapped in with some heavy hitters in the motherfucking Manosphere. And shout out to my niggas that I'm cool with, man. You know what I'm saying? But low-key, niggas ain't giving me the one-on-ones and shit, man. Niggas ain't giving me the one-on-ones. They ain't shouting out my channel. They ain't saying, man, shout out to that nigga Apex 3900. Or back when I was, you know, rocking with the moniker Benjamin D'Souza. Man, shout out to Benjamin D'Souza, man. That nigga got some dope-ass shit. Why don't you go check his shit out, man? Why don't you go check out Apex 3900, man? Go check his shit out. His shit is dope, bro. That nigga be, yeah. Niggas ain't giving me that type of love right there. That type of, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, is it a motherfucking, how you say, is the hit out on a nigga? I don't know. Anyway. It's all good though. I'm still here. I'll get it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? If me and the Manosphere gotta part ways and I just gotta kind of find my own lane and shit, then that's cool. I'll build this motherfucking house brick by goddamn brick. If I don't get no major push from a major heavy hitter, that's fine. I'll lay this motherfucker brick by brick. You did. It would be nice if I can get a push though. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah though, I mean, different shit is coming though. Different shit is coming. I'm seeing about doing live streams. I'm gonna see about this live stream shit. All my content is pre-recorded content. I really want to get into this live stream because with this live stream, it's a really quick and dirty shit where I can really address motherfuckers shit that they put up, or I can go over articles and things of that nature and really get this shit in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah though, I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits on this one. This is Apex 3900 with some of that thick gizzle, man. Get up on that.